Hey guys, this is Spiritual at Heart Tarot and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is one that's meant to hype you up a little bit. It's about feeling more confident, feeling a lot better in your skin, and getting to know someone that loves you. So the question that we're asking today is, who loves you and what they love about you? So I'm very excited to find out what this person loves about you. Now, for this reading, I picked 4 different piles. So we have pile 1 on the left and pile 4 on the right. And I'll show you the crystals that might give you more of a feel on what pile is meant for you. So for pile number 1, we have the Pyrite. If my camera decides to focus, there we go. So pile 1 has the Pyrite. Then for pile number 2, we have Selenite. There you go. Then for pile number 3, we have Rose Quartz. There you go. And for pile number 4, we have Lepidolite. There you go. So take your time and let's find out who loves you and what they love about you. Hello, my lovely pile number 1. If you picked the Pyrite, this is going to be your reading. And I wanted to start out with some oracle cards to find out who loves you. So the cards that we have are Pisces. Then we have Creatie. This is a Dutch deck, and this Creatie means creation. And the last one for who loves you is the Threshold with the number 95. So let's talk about these cards. First of all, we have Pisces. So this might indicate that this person is a Pisces, obviously, or they might hold the Pisces energy. And Pisces energy is very empathic, also very creative, so that matches with the word creation within their cards right here, but also someone that's just very loving, generous, caring. So the person that loves you is overall just someone that deeply cares about other people. They might be a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, but they could just hold a lot of this energy. But what I can see here is that they are someone that is very creative. Also with the rainbow on this card, again, I'm seeing some LGBTQ vibes. Of course, that might not be for everybody, but I did want to mention that. But with creation here, this person might be an artist in any type of way. So they might be a musician, they might be a YouTuber, a TikToker, they might be creating paintings. It's like a very mixed group over here. But what I do want to mention is that I intended this card to be your connection. So the energy of your connection. So it does show us that you might be working with them, collaborating with them when it comes to creating something. So it could be about being an artist. Maybe you are an artist yourself, but it might also be about you wanting to have your own career path, and this person might be helping you, or it could be anything really. It might be about a hobby that you both have, but with the Threshold being here, it's like you are on the verge of something, or this person is on the verge of something. So maybe your connection is changing. Like maybe you are friends at the moment, but you can feel like there is more to come. This might also be talking about your career for other people, that you're on the verge of a breakthrough when it comes to your career. Like I said, this could be like an artist that's about to become famous, or a musician that's about to like have a song that breaks through, gets a lot of attention. But overall, this person is someone that deeply cares about you and is very artistic themselves. So I hope that you can kind of figure out now who this person is that loves you, because we're going to get into what they love about you. And we're starting out with this Oracle deck. It is an archetype deck. And it shows us the positives and the negatives of an archetype. But because we're talking about what they love about you, we're only going to take the light attributes. So the things that are positive, obviously. I do get a little bit of a nervous energy. So this person might be quite nervous in general, a little bit introverted. They might like express their feelings more through creativity than speech. But that's just a feeling I'm having. So the first card we have is Addict. I'll be showing it up close in a little bit. But I first want one more card. So Spirit, can we get one more card from this deck about what this person loves about pile 1? What does this person love about pile 1? There we go. So we already had the card Addict, and it says helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. And we also have Athlete, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Oh, I really like this card, especially in combination with this threshold. So we already talked about a musician becoming famous, but now with Athlete here, it kind of shows us that same imagery of someone that's breaking through limits. They might break a record, or like they become famous when they're a musician, or they become a famous athlete. Like they'll win first place, or at least they'll do very well, and they will like be in the spotlights. So with the Addict here, it's like this person can see that you might have some addictive behaviors in the past, but you have broken with them, or you have broken free from them. So that's very good. I think that they are very amazed that you have come such a long way. But if you're not someone that had addictive behaviors, and addictive behaviors could be anything, right? It doesn't have to be like severe alcoholism or drug use. It could be just something like watching a lot of TV, or maybe if you're feeling bad, just like eating a lot of unhealthier food just to make yourself feel better, right? It could also be about like smoking or vaping, or maybe being addicted to like certain people that are quite toxic. So whatever this addiction was, I think that they're very proud of you for breaking that cycle, breaking that addiction. And they can see that you're working very hard on that you're really making an effort to become a better person. And this Athlete kind of shows us the same thing. Like you're someone that's very dedicated, whether it comes to something physical or any specific hobby that you might have. Like they can see that you give your all to whatever you want to do, right? And I immediately get a more fiery energy from you. Like you might be a fire sign, or you might just be very passionate about things. And I think that your person actually sees that as well. Like they really like that you're so passionate about things. But let's get into another oracle deck. So, Spirit, what does pile one's person love about them? What does pile one's person love about pile one? This is a goddess deck, by the way. And I'm not very familiar with all goddesses, but that doesn't really matter, I hope. I'm gonna try my best to give you all the answers. And I do get a lot of messages intuitively. So that's what we're gonna do it with, right? So the first card we have is humor. And again, more red. We do have a lot of red here. And my nails are red also. And my candles also have like that, not pink, yellow reddish vibe, orangey vibe. So maybe you are very fiery, passionate. Again, that similar energy of knowing what you want and going for it. But at the same time, we also have humor. So that means that they think that you're funny. They like your sense of humor. They like that you're not always too serious. Like, you can be very serious because you have a goal that you want to reach. But at the same time, you still make time to have fun in the meantime. Like, it's about hard work, but at the same time, it's about enjoying the hard work and enjoying all the other parts of life as well. And I think that they think that you're doing it quite balanced. Like, it's not only work, it's not only hard work and putting in a lot of effort. It's also about having fun. And the next card we have is Sophia with Divine Wisdom. So they also think that you're very intelligent. And we also see like their head is lighting up, or at least this Sophia's head is lighting up. So to me, that indicates that they feel like you're quite psychically gifted. Like, they know that you have a strong intuition, and I think that they can trust you when it comes to advice, or trust you in general, that you know what's the right thing to do or the right way to go. They can see that your intuition is like always spot on. Yeah. And maybe you are psychically gifted in a different way. Like, they might see that side of you and really appreciate that. But in general, I just feel like they trust your guidance and they trust that you always know the right thing to do. Maybe they are someone that generally confides in you. They love to ask you for advice. They ask you for help. And maybe that's why this partnership, when it comes to something creative or a goal that you want to reach together, goes so well. But that might not be for everybody. Like I said, it might not be a collaboration when it comes to work. It might be anything, really. Maybe this is just a good friend that's cheering you on from the sidelines and trying to help you push through your own limits, or just push through to the next level. But let's take out some tarot cards. And whoops, there was one card that already fell, so I am gonna take it. Let's get some more. So we're gonna ask Spirit once more, like, what does your person love about you? Okay, I like that one. So this deck is a deck that's also available in English, but I bought it in a bookstore here in Belgium, and this one is Dutch. So I will translate it for you guys, or you'll just see the imagery and you will recognize which card it is, but I will tell you nonetheless. So the first card is the Four of Cups. Then we have the Wise Lady of Wands. So I think this is the Queen of Wands. Again, that fiery energy I was talking about. It's coming back once again. So the cards are pretty clear about what this person thinks of you and why they love you so much. They love your passion and wisdom. Again, we have two cards about wisdom as well. And we do see this older lady in this picture, but I don't think that you are old in any type of way. I actually feel like you are quite vibrant and young, to be honest. So we have the Two of Wands over here. So let's talk about these cards, right? So with the Four of Cups here, I think that this talks about you thinking out of the box. I think that you see solutions that other people just don't see. You might be very creative in finding solutions, or you might just act in completely new ways or different ways that other people don't see coming. But it does feel like it always works out for you. And maybe you just have a natural charm to you with this humor card as well. Like, you can charm anybody into anything, truly. And I think that that's something that this person really loves about you. Like, you are someone that's different, but you're different in a good way. And they really appreciate that. And you're someone that always helps out other people as well. Or at least the people that care about you too, or that you have a feeling with. I do see that you might be someone that has like a circle of friends that they care about a lot and that they will do anything for. But I do think you can be quite hot and cold. Like, the people that you don't really like, you don't really care about, like, you'll just let them be. You wouldn't just help anybody. It's more so that you have a group of friends that you enjoy, and that's a group that you would invest a lot of energy in and you would put your hand in fire for, right? And with this Wise Lady of Wands, so the Queen of Wands, we are getting that passionate energy once more, that lively, passionate person. So again, you might be into dancing. I'm hearing salsa dancing. But in general, it's just you are a very passionate person. You might have a lot of hobbies or just hobbies that you really care about, that you really enjoy. And I feel like you are a go-getter or just someone that does have goals. So it is a hobby, but at the same time, you want to reach more. You want to do more. And I do think that your person loves that about you, that you don't just do things for fun. At the same time, you do want more. You want to become better, or you just want to do more. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe you are someone that loves to try new things out as well, but that might not be for everybody. But with the Two of Wands as well, it's like the world is in your hands, right? You can literally see her holding the world in her hands. And I think that that's what this person sees in you as well. Like, you are very powerful. You are very intelligent and you're very smart. And I think that you are quite good looking as well, because fire signs are naturally very attractive and they really draw in people's energy. And with this Two of Wands, it's like you can change the world however you want to change it. Like, you are someone that plans things out and that goes and do it. That you don't hold back, you don't doubt yourself, or maybe you doubt yourself, but you do it anyway. But in general, you're someone that likes to go on adventures and try new things. Maybe you are someone that likes to go on holidays a lot as well. We can see the beach over here, but we can also see like something like hiking on the other side. So I do think that you're very multifaceted. Not sure how to pronounce it, but I do think that this person actually sees that in you as well. Also, I almost forgot, we had the number 95. So this person might be from 1995, or maybe they are born on the 5th of September or the 9th of May. Now we also have the number 50. So that might indicate they are 50 years old, or May might be a significant month. And then we also have the number 48 over here. So the 4th of August or the 8th of April might be significant. But enough about all these numbers. Let's dig into some more oracle cards, because I have some more oracle cards. We never have enough oracle cards on this channel. By the way, if you enjoy my videos, feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you here. And I really hope you enjoy these readings as much as I do. So, Spirit... Oh, Okay. Spirit is quicker than I am sometimes. I didn't even ask the full question yet, but they were like, yeah, there you go. Here are the cards. So let's take a look. So the first card we have is quite a weird looking fish, and it's called pinecone fish. And it says, amplify your instincts and new directions. So amplify your instincts. You can trust your gut. And this person knows that your instincts are always right. And that's the same energy that we were getting with this divine wisdom with the Sophia card, right? That your intuition is very strong. Your gut feelings are always on point. And with new direction, it might be that you have chosen to change your path. We can also see it in this Two of Wands card as well. Like, you chose a new direction. You found the strength to break free from the old and try something new. And that's a similar energy as this threshold card as well, right? So maybe, this athlete might be talking about like, you might have had a food addiction or just an unhealthy relationship with food. And now you want to improve your life, get more healthy, start exercising more, right? So it might not be literally that, but it does look like you have made a decision to improve your life and you're like breaking free from the old and just going for that. But again, that might not be specifically for everybody, but that's what I'm hearing, so that's what I'll say. But let's check out the next card. So the next card we have for you guys is Sea Sapphire. And it says deeper levels of consciousness and lightness. So I don't want to repeat it all the time, but with the deeper levels of consciousness, again, we're seeing that same idea of you being very connected with the divine, you getting a lot of intuitive messages, trusting your gut, being a deep spiritual person in general. Maybe you are someone that they can have deep conversations with, that they really enjoy. But with the lightness, we can see the same energy as the humor card, right? Like, it doesn't always have to be serious. Like, you can have everybody can have serious conversations with you, but at the same time, they're not too heavy. You can keep things light. Sometimes you just add in some humor to keep it a little bit more like light and airy and like less down, I want to say. Like, okay, I know you feel bad or I know you're sad, but let's do something fun. I want to cheer you up, right? That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing here. Like, you are someone that helps other people cheer up and that helps other people feel a lot better, whatever the situation is. But let's dig into the last oracle deck. So by now, I do hope that you are feeling a little bit more confident about who you are. To be honest, with this Queen of Wands, I do see someone that is quite confident already. But I hope that this message, again, does give you some more confidence and shows you that you really are someone that's pretty great and pretty awesome. But let's see. Spirit, what does this person love about pile 1? So one of my cards dropped on the floor. Let me grab that. It does happen quite often in my readings that they just fall on the floor. I might need to make like a net surrounding my table to be able to pick them up easier. But I'm drifting. Let's take a look at the next card. So we have Otter Spirit with You Are Never Alone. I really love this card. So I am getting the feeling that this is someone that is very close to you. They might be a best friend. They might also be a romantic partner. But they really do think very highly of you and they want to be a part of your life as much as they can. And I think that they want to tell you that you are never alone. They will be with you, or they will be there for you whenever you need them. This picture also makes me think of soulmates, or just like that homey, cozy vibe. Someone that's part of your soul family, someone that's makes you feel at home, makes you feel at ease. So it might indicate that they feel like you are home to them. You make them feel at home. You make them feel like they're safe. But it could also be seen both ways, that they make you feel seen, make you feel at home. But in general, we're just seeing that there is a lot of care between the two of you. Let's check out the last card. We're already at the last card. So this last card says, Bee Spirit, sweet results await. So the bee is a sign of someone that's a hard worker. We already talked about this. It's like you're someone that's passionate and works for what they want, and you work hard. You work tiresome, but you do know when to stop and have a little bit of fun and rest in the meantime. But again, you won't stop until you reach your goal. And sweet results await. So I do think that this person that loves you really believes in you and thinks that you are going to achieve what you want to achieve when it comes to your goals, whatever your goals are. They see that you work hard. They see that you put in a lot of effort, and they want you to succeed. I love that for you guys. So yeah, that brings me to the end of the reading. I truly hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would love to get a thumbs up. That also really helps me out. So I already talked about subscribing. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I'd love to have you here. You can also click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new upload. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 2. If you picked the Selenite, this is going to be your reading. And I really wanted to start out with some oracle cards to find out who loves you. So let's take a look. So the first card we have is Aries. We also have Focus. And the last one we have is the Judge, with the number 14. So maybe the number 14 might be significant, but it doesn't have to be. But let's start out with the Aries card. So with the Aries card, this indicates that the person who loves you might be an Aries, or they might have a similar energy to them. So an Aries is someone that is quite passionate, and they're not afraid to stir things up. They're quite unapologetic, and they are also quite competitive. So if you know someone that is quite competitive, that is quite confident as well, this might be talking about them. And with Focus being here, I do get that same competitive aspect when it comes to them. Like, they are fully focused on only one thing. And to be honest, that thing that they might be focused on might be you. But it doesn't have to be. But in general, this is someone that they speak their truth. They speak their mind. They might even pick a fight just to win you over. But yeah, like, very cocky, very confident energy to them. And I must say, the energy that I'm feeling is, of course, the overall combined energy of the people that love all the people watching, right? So it might be a little bit amped up. So your person might be, again, quite competitive, quite confident, but it doesn't have to be like to the extreme of being cocky or being very combative or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. But with the Judge, this might be someone that is a judge, but I don't think that's for everybody. But I do think that it's someone that has a lot of opinions, or they are someone that like always shares their opinion with others, to be honest. Like, if this is a friend of yours, this might be the friend that, like, always talks about the things that other people are doing wrong and how they would do it. Or if this is your boyfriend or your girlfriend, it might be that they just tell you, like, I wouldn't wear those clothes. I would rather see you in these. Or have you seen what this person has done, right? So this is, it does seem like it's someone that is maybe a little bit judgmental, but they don't have to be. It might be that they do hold a lot of opinions, but at the same time, not in a bad way, right? So it might just be that if you ask them, like, what should I wear? They would just straight up tell you, like, I don't like what you're wearing right now. I'd rather see you in a pink dress, right? It could be something like that. I hope I'm making sense. So again, I'm not seeing anything about this person being a masculine or a feminine. I do see more of a masculine energy, but that doesn't have to be the case. It's just someone that knows what they want, are quite confident, and they'll tell you what they want. They will be fully honest. They are not afraid to tell you what they want from you or just tell you what they want in general. Like, they are not shying away from anything. It's like, I'm getting the imagery of like a bull with horns opening up like a door, like breaking open the door, not afraid to come in and stir things up. Okay? So that's the person that loves you, and that's the person that we're talking about. Let's find out what they love about you, okay? So we're starting out with an archetype deck. This archetype deck shows us light attributes as well as dark attributes, so positives and negatives. But because this is a reading about what they love about you, we're only taking the light attributes. So don't be afraid of the dark attributes that are on here. We're not even going to read them. If you want, I will show you the cards so you can read them yourself. But we're not talking about them in this reading specifically. So, Spirit, what does this person love about pile 2? What does this person love about pile 2? So I want to get 2 cards from this deck, and maybe it'll give us some more information about you, right? So if this doesn't sound like you at all, you might be in the wrong reading, or if you don't recognize this person. But if you do, or you might get a hint on who this person is, like you do have a sense of it might be like someone close to you, you're probably in the right reading. It might be someone that you weren't expecting though, but I don't think that we have a say in who comes forward, right? It's someone that loves you. It's like not the one, it's just, there might be just a lot of people that love you. And this one just had the best things to say. Let's see, can we get one more, Spirit, on what this person loves about pile 2? I'm talking too much, that's why the cards are not falling out, I think. Spirit, can we get one more card? Yeah, there we go. Like I said, I was talking too much. And yeah, I tend to do that. Okay, maybe this person also talks a lot. Maybe they talk a lot of crap, or they just talk a lot. I don't know. Let's take a look at your cards. So the first card we have is the Networker, and the light attribute says, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. So that's one. And can you see the pinks? There are a lot of pinks here. And we also have the Teacher with the light attribute that says ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So the first thing I want to mention is that both cards are talking about communicating, right? Sharing of information and communicating. So it's like this person really loves that you are someone that shares. Whether it is you're sharing awareness, you're sharing information, like maybe you might be gossiping or just sharing something about someone that you care about, or you are actually like teaching people things, but it's something that they enjoy about you. Like they love to talk to you. They like to communicate with you, whether this is through text or having a coffee together. It could be anything really, but they love talking to you. And with the networker here, we can actually see that you are really empathic. And I feel like that's something that they really enjoy about you as well, that you truly care about people. And if they share a message with you, that you really listen, and at the same time, you can show that empathy for them, right? I do think that this person that we're talking about does have like a bit of a shell around them. And I think that might be hard to break through, but you have broken through it. And I think a lot of people don't show them empathy because they have that shell, right? So people might not realize that this person also has feelings, right? Or they are quite sensitive. But you see that in them, and you ask them if they are okay, and you can feel with them, or you can sense that something's wrong. And I think that that's something that they really appreciate. And with the teacher being here, we can also see that you have taught them a lot, or you are still teaching them more about themselves or about life in general. Maybe you have skills that they don't have that you're teaching them. But I do think that in general that you are someone that they can rely on, that they really care about, right? I do think that this might be someone that they come across really confident, but at the same time, like they have like a lot of friends, but at the same time, they're all like superficial friends, and you might be one of the closer ones. And I think that that's something that they really appreciate, that you take the time to get to know them. You take the time to listen to them, to help them. And that's not something that other people really do for them often. At least that's what I'm hearing, okay? So yeah, they kind of look up to you. And I think that they think that you are a really, really good friend. Whether you are just friends or more than friends, whether this is someone that's within your friend group or someone that is a family member, it could be anything really. But you might also be a teacher, right? It doesn't have to be solely about this person. It might just be in general that they see that you help a lot of people, you care about a lot of people. You might be a social worker, you might be a teacher, you might be a nurse. But I think that they really see you as a good person. Like, this is someone that kind of sees the world black and white, and they have decided for themselves that you are one of the good ones, truly. So I do think that's a huge compliment, especially because it comes from this person, to be honest. But enough about these cards. Let's dig into the next deck. So, Spirit, what else does this person love about pile 2? What else does this person love? I'm not taking all of them. We're just taking these. There we go. And I hope my cards are like moving around the table quite often. I should have used like a special kind of table that doesn't move around as much, but we'll have to do with this, right? Okay, let's take a look at the next cards. So the first one we have is Branwen, I guess. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And it says forgiveness. There we go. And we also have Shakti. Let me change it. There we go. And it says transformation. So what I'm getting here is that you have been going through quite a transformation, or the person that we're talking about has gone through quite a transformation. And I'm not sure which one it is, but I do get the feeling that this Aries person, or the person that loves you, has gone through a massive change. Like I said, this might have been someone that was quite superficial, quite judgmental in the past, but I think that you have helped them change. And I think that that's something that they really appreciate. Like, you see the good in people, and I think that you are always willing to help them become better. Also, with this forgiveness card, it's like they might have messed up in the past, but they really appreciate that you have forgiven them for what they did. It might not be about this person specifically, once again, so it might be in general that you help a lot of people change for the better. As a teacher, again, you also help people grow, so it might be as a teacher, but it might be in different ways as well. Like, it might just be that you help other people grow. You might help other people lift up or change for the better. And also with the forgiveness card, that you really forgive people. Like, even if someone makes a mistake, you wouldn't get mad. You just hope that they've learned their lesson. You do have strong boundaries, I feel. Like, if people just keep crossing your boundaries, you are someone that does, like, tell them and doesn't, like, just take it. But if they try and do better, it's like you will forgive them and you will let them back in. My eyes are drawn to this crystal here on, I think it's the throat. It's like between the throat and the heart. So to me, that also indicates like you're great when it comes to communication. We already talked about communication, but it's like you will tell them what you expect from them. You communicate your boundaries very clearly, and you wouldn't take up with anything less. And I do think that's something that this Aries person or this Aries energy person really likes about you. Like, you're quite straightforward. You are not flowy in your answers. Like, your boundaries are clear. And I think that's something that they might need as well, or that they just really appreciate from you. But let's dig into some tarot cards. And this is a Dutch deck, so I will try and translate it for you. But I do think most of these cards are quite obvious because the depiction is quite clear. It's just one other tarot deck, right? Most tarot decks are quite similar. So, Spirit, what does this person love about pile 2? What else does this person love about pile 2? Can we get some more information about what this person loves about pile 2? Can we get one more card on what this person loves about pile 2? There we go. So let's take a look. So the first tarot card that we have is the 8 of Pentacles. And it says Munten. This means pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles. Let's put it right there. Let's see if the cards don't move too much. There we go. We also have the, let's see, 5 of Cups. And again, a lot of pinks, as you can see. So maybe their favorite color is pink, your favorite color is pink. It might be an indication that it is a feminine that we're talking about. And the last card is the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. There we go. So let's talk about these cards. Let's hope they stay put. So the 8 of Pentacles is the card of mastery, mastering a skill. And it does make me think of a teacher or someone that is like a mentor to other people, like someone that has done it all themselves and now they are at a point that they can teach other people. So I think that that's something that you do, right? Like, you have been through a lot, you have learned a lot, you have become a master, whether it is in your field, whether it is when it comes to relationships, whether it comes to just personal growth. This could be anything, truly, but you have become a master at it. And now you're teaching other people. Now you're helping other people. And that's something that this person loves about you, how you help other people. It's not only about you. You really help other people out as well. And with this 5 of Cups, I do see that you might be getting down on yourself sometimes, or other people might be feeling down around you. But I do feel like you are someone that helps them see the good side, right? You help them see that there are positive things in their lives as well, right? So you really cheer people up. You really help people out. Even if they're low, you are someone that like brings them back to a more cheerful state, or to a more peaceful state. It doesn't have to be cheerful at all. Like, I do see the same energy as someone that's depressed and doesn't want to get out of the house. You'll be someone that comes over, talks with them, maybe has a coffee with them or tea, whatever you drink. And once you leave the house, this person will feel more uplifted and more able to get through the day. So again, this example might differentiate between everybody. It might not be exactly the same, but I hope you get the energy change that happens once you have had this conversation or just this energy exchange with this person. Like, you help them feel more positive. You help them get through the day. And again, it doesn't have to be about this person that loves you specifically. It might just be that they realize that that's what you do for a lot of people. And with the 4 of Swords, 4 of Swords is about rest and rejuvenation. It could be about meditation. But I do feel for most of you, this talks about you knowing when you need to rest, having a healthy balance between work and rest. Or just not putting a lot of pressure on people. Like, you're totally fine with doing nothing every now and then. Even if you are with a lot of friends, it's like you're fully okay with just chilling on the couch watching a movie. You don't always have to go somewhere. You don't always have to do something. I think that you're just someone that doesn't really put pressure on connections, on people. You don't expect a lot of people. Like, you're not very high maintenance. Maybe that's the word I was looking for. Like, you're just very easygoing. You're very caring. People just love to communicate with you, talk with you. And I'm really getting the energy of someone that is very, how do you call it? You have had a lot of personal growth. You're very well-rounded, very balanced. And yeah, like, you have a lot of friends, but you don't fully depend on them. Like, you're fully confident as the way that you are. You're fully fine with spending time alone. You're very healthy. You're just very healthy. That's what I'm feeling. Like, you have a healthy balance in your life, and that's what they recognize. Like, they want to become like you. They want to become someone that's very healthy as well, like very balanced, very non-judgmental, very helpful, very forgiving, very caring. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, they want to be like you, truly. But let's get into the next few oracle cards. By the way, why am I always putting my cards crooked? There we go. But let's dig into the next deck. So let's see. What else does this person love about pile 2? Spirit. What else does this person love about pile 2? What else does this person love about pile 2? There we go. Okay, so we got a little bit more cards than I expected, but I think I'm just gonna take them all. Why not get a little crazy today? Let's just hope they fit in the frame. Let's see. Ah, damn it. There we go. And this is a deck I just got recently, so I don't mind seeing a lot more of this artwork. So let's see. The first card we have is the Mud Skipper, balanced approach and moderation. So I mean, what was I saying about you being super balanced, being very healthy? I mean, I couldn't predict this in any different way, right? It's like you are so balanced, you're so healthy. You have like a very balanced life. You don't give too much to other people. You don't take a lot from people. You're just healthy. I don't know what else to say about that, right? You're very balanced. You're very skilled at what you do. You're very helpful when it comes to others, but at the same time, you know your boundaries. I mean, just a great individual, truly. We also have horseshoe crab. Wait, let's see if it can get a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. So, horseshoe crab, wisdom of nature, feminine energy. So, you might be a female or you might have a lot of feminine energy, but we can see that you are very connected to the earth and also just very connected with your feminine energy. So, you know when to rest, you know when it's time to take a break. You trust your intuition, you go with the flow. Very healthy again. I don't know what else to say than just you're a great human being and you have grown probably so much, but you're at a great place in your life. And even if your life itself does seem a little hectic or crazy, I think that you should be very proud of just your inner world and just the way that you are, right? You cannot influence the world around you, but you can influence yourself. And you are doing that so well. But let's take a look at the next card. Oh, I love this card. It's so pretty. It says Tasmanian Devil, and it says competition, power vs force, and chaos. So what I'm seeing here is that you might be in a very competitive field, or there is a lot of chaos surrounding you. Like I just said, I did not see this card beforehand. So you might be dealing with a lot at this time, but you're handling it very well. And we can see this power vs force. So you're not forceful. You're just using your power wisely. You're using your energy wisely, right? And that's what this person sees. Like, you can handle all competition. You can handle this chaos because you're very confident. You know how to handle your own energy. You know how to divide your time, your effort. And it's like you're really conquering. It's like you're a queen that's just ruling over her empire. And although some things might happen, some problems might pop up, but you're dealing with it quite well. You can just handle that with like a little, how do you call it? You're just waving things off and it's solved, right? You're handling things very, very well. So let's take a look at the last card of this deck and then we'll move to the last deck. This card is the Pyrosome. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it says, find your tribe, teamwork. So I do think that this Aries person or this Aries energy person is someone that's within your tribe or they want to be in your tribe. With this teamwork, I can also see that they see you as someone that works well with other people. And I do think that they really want to work with you. So if you're not working with this person yet, they might ask you to work with them. But you might already be working with this person. So this person might be a colleague, or like I said, one of your best friends that kind of wants to work with you or wants your help on a certain project. But I think that in general, you are someone that works well with other people. You're a real team player. And that's something that they really love about you. Like, you're fully able to help other people out and also to just really communicate well within a team setting. Again, these are a lot of energies that we already talked about, but I do love that they are coming back. So I get a little bit more of a hint that I am actually picking up on the right things, right? Let's end it with the last deck. So, Spirit, can we get 2 cards on what they love about pile 2? My battery is about to die, so I hope. Maybe I'll just change it before it runs out. Can I get 1 more card first, Spirit? Yeah, there we go. So I'll be right back with a fully charged battery, okay? Okay, so I'm back with a fully charged battery. Let's check out your last cards. So the first card we have is Horse Spirit with Freedom is Yours. So I think that this does talk about you freeing yourself from any restrictions, probably, or maybe just knowing what you want and going for that thing. I do think it could also talk about like self-expression. You're not afraid to express yourself in the way that you want to express yourself. It's like you're very loving and kind, but at the same time, you won't let anybody talk trash about you. And you just like the way that you dress, and that's how you're going to dress. You're very unapologetic. And yeah, you might have broken free from a certain situation that they are very proud of you for doing that. We also saw that with this transformation, like you have changed a lot, and maybe that's why this freedom card is here. I'm not fully sure. If horses are quite free-spirited, so maybe you are a free-spirited person. Maybe you like doing things your own way. It could be anything, really. I'm not fully sure with this card. So just take the things that resonate with this card, or you might have a different intuitive message from this card. Just take it the way that it resonates for you. Let's take a look at your last card. We have Parrot Spirit with Watch Your Words. So what I'm getting with this card is that you might not be entertaining other people's gossip. We did have that Judge card, so it might have been that this person is someone that loves to gossip, or is someone that has been quite judgmental in the past, quite black and white. But with this card, it's like whenever someone tries to gossip with you, you're very good at like whiffing it off. I'm not sure how you say that in English. Like you're very good at like deflecting, maybe starting about a different topic, or just deflecting. Like you're not rude about it, but at the same time you're not continuing this conversation about like negatives of other people or gossiping about other people. You really try to stay in your own lane and be careful about what you say to people. And I do think that you wouldn't really have any outbursts, even if you don't like someone. It's like you wouldn't pick a fight. You'd still be kind and empathic. You might be seeing where they come from. And especially when it comes to this person that's quite black and white, I think that for them, that's quite inspiring, because they are completely different when it comes to that. Like they really admire your neutral ground, because they're not neutral. I think that they are someone that knows how they feel, and there is no in between. There is no convincing. They can be quite stubborn, I feel. So I think that they love that you can be neutral and you can listen to both sides, and you're not judgmental. You're really open to new ways of seeing things. So yeah, those are your last cards. I must say that after that break with my battery, I did have a harder time getting back into the energy. I usually have that, and I'm sorry for that. I hope you guys don't mind. But I did have a lot of fun doing this reading for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, I'd love to get a thumbs up. That really helps me out. Also, if you want, you can definitely subscribe to my channel. That also helps me out, as well as I hope that it helps you out, because you can see the new videos that I upload. You might also want to click that notification bell to get notified every time I post a new upload. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will have a good day. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. If you picked the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. And I wanted to start out with some oracle cards to find out who loves you. So let's take a look. So the first card we have is Gemini. We also have Oprechtheid. This is a Dutch deck. This Oprechtheid means sincerity. And the last one for who loves you is the Eros card, Eros. And this translates to lust or lustful energy. So this might not just be about sensuality, it might just be about a strong attraction. Or just a strong passion. But let's talk about these cards, because I am definitely getting the energy of someone that loves you in a more, not like a friendship way, more of a, I want a relationship with you, or I want to get intimate with you, or I want to be with you, that kind of way. So let's get that out of the way. It does seem like it's someone that has like a sincere interest in being with you. But with the Gemini card here, it might be that this person is a Gemini, or they have Gemini placements, or that they hold a lot of Gemini energy. And Gemini energy is very curious, highly intelligent, sociable, and a whole lot more, and I'm not fully sure what else. So if you're curious about more traits of a Gemini, you might want to look that up. I'm not a astrology expert yet, but I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure those things out. So yeah, this person might be a Gemini or has Gemini energy, but in general, the focus is clearly on them wanting a piece of you. Whether this is lust, whether this is a true loving connection. But what we can see is that they are sincere when it comes to pursuing you and being with you. So I do think that it is lust as well as having like romantic feelings for you, wanting more than just a friendship, wanting more than maybe knowing you superficially. Like they want to know everything about you. Like this rose, it has like a lot of different layers, and it's like they want to find out the deeper layers that you have. Like they want to figure out more. And with this diamond here, I do think that you are something very precious to them, that they are very passionate about you, and that they care about you very, very much. So that's the initial energy of the person that loves you. I hope by now you might have an idea about who we're talking. If you're not, maybe this person will show themselves soon. I don't know. But let's figure out what they love about you, because that's why we're here, right? So this is a archetype deck, and it has light and dark attributes, but we're only taking the light attributes today because we are looking at what they love about you. So the first card already came out. Let's get one more to see what they love about you. So you guys got 3. We're just taking all 3 then. So the first card we have is Queen. Ooh, I like this one. And it says, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So what I'm hearing is that you are their queen. So if you have a partner, they might be calling you queen. If you are still dating, maybe they are calling you queen. But they see you as regal. They are seeing you as someone that is very special, very important, and very high ranking. I guess. That's what I'm hearing. But yeah, they see you as their queen. They want to serve you. They want to do right by you. I really like that, by the way. And also we have rose quartz, and rose quartz is also about love. So it does really show us that this person truly loves you. Let's take a look at the next one. We also have shapeshifter, and it says skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness and ability to see the potential in everything. So I think that this card talks about they can see that you're very multi-layered, multifaceted. Again, we can see all these layers, same as this rose. So they see that you have a lot of layers to you. Like you're not only pretty, you also have a lot of depth. You're not very simple-minded. I do feel like you are someone that's very intelligent, that you can hold your conversations, that you have passions, that you have like a whole life that you can share with other people. And also with shapeshifter, it seems like you can do it all, or that you are someone that digs into a lot of different things and you can do that well. So maybe you are someone that has a lot of different hobbies, or they like to try out new things. And it does look like you're very good at that. And that's something that they love about you, that you can just try something new and you can become very good at that. And like we said, this Gemini person is probably someone that's quite curious and also very young at heart. Like they love to try new things. They like to go on adventures. And I think that that's something that you have as well and that they really enjoy about you too. Let's take a look at the next card. It says Destroyer, and it says releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. So this card kind of shows us that you might have been releasing a lot of things recently. Like you might have, what's the past tense of letting go? You might have let go of maybe relationships, friends, places. I'm not sure what these things are, but it might be, I'm getting something very specific again, that you might have left your old situation to get a new start with this person. And I think that they really love that you made these big changes, not only for them, but also for you to get a better life. If it's not about like moving with one person or just starting a new life with this person specifically, it might just be that recently you have gone through a lot of changes. You might have tried to change your life for the better. You might have let go of unhealthy connections, of whatever it is that you have let go of. But they really like that you're trying to do better. You're trying to make a change, and that you're letting go of things that aren't serving you much longer. Okay. And with this volcano erupting, it does look like there is a new start coming. Whether this is a new start with this person or just a new start in your life in general, I do feel like you are on the brink of a big shift or on the brink of a big change for the better, obviously. But let's take a look at the next deck and let's see what else this person loves about you. So the first card already came out, but let's get another one. So Spirit, what else does pile 3's person love about them? Or what else does the person we're talking about love about pile 3? Is there anything else they love about pile 3? Yeah. There we go. Let's take a look. So the first one we have is Iris, and it says communication. So they think that you are a great communicator, and we'll talk a little bit about this card later. Let's first show you the next one. And the next one is Caradwin. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and it says potential. So what I'm seeing here is that they love talking to you. They love to hang out with you, to communicate with you, pick your brain, probably. I can see like those cozy days, maybe having a coffee, just having fun together, talking with you. I think it also talks about deeper conversations. By the way, I am noticing these rainbow colored, I'm not sure if it's tears. It might be. So this might be someone that is within the LGBTQ community, but they don't have to be. But it does give me a sense of sharing deeper feelings, sharing deeper conversations. And with this iris being here, they might love your eyes or might love looking into your eyes. So that's just another additional message. And on the other side, we have this Caradwin with potential. So what I'm seeing here is that they think that you have a lot of potential and that they think that this connection has a lot of potential, truly. So it's like they love to be with you. They love to talk to you. They want to be in a connection with you. And I'm not sure if you want the same thing, but they can definitely see a lot of potential for the two of you. So let's dig into the tarot now to get some more information. So what does this person love about pile 3, Spirit? Okay, so we have 3 cards already. In the other piles, I got every card separately, but now we just get them all at once. So we're going to see if this is about what they love about you or if this is just an additional message. I'll just tell you guys what I see. So the first one is the 10 of Swords. So again, this is an ending of some sorts. We already talked about this ending with the Destroyer card. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is a Dutch deck, but I do think that you'll get the image. And the last one we have is the 8 of Cups. Okay. So yeah, I think that in this case, this is not something about what they love about you. It's more of something that they have seen and more of a message that they are kind of proud of you for how you've held yourself during a certain situation. I'll talk about it with you guys. So what I'm seeing here is that maybe you were in a situation that really made you depressed, that wasn't really good for you. It was quite toxic. It might be a relationship. It might be an unhealthy work situation. It can be anything really, but it does seem like you were very much hurt in this situation with this 10 of Swords. And you're still being shown as the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, very gentle, very kind. So you might be a mom. So this might be about a ex-partner that you were living with your children. Again, that might not be for everybody. It's just an example. But we can see that you are in general very nurturing, very kind. And I think that this person does see that about you. Like you're very sincere, you're very nurturing. And we have 2 queens. So again, more queens, right? But it's like you did what you needed to do, right? And I think that what you needed to do was move on, walk away with this 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups does show that it wasn't easy for you. It was a difficult decision. There were still feelings involved. So it's like walking away with a heavy heart that we're seeing here. Like you had to walk away, although you weren't fully happy with walking away, or there were still feelings there, right? You just knew that it was better for you to leave, although it wasn't easy. And I think that this person has seen you do it or has heard your story. And I think that they feel a lot of compassion for you, for what happened. And they can literally see that you have been so kind throughout this thing happening. They have seen how down you were, or they have heard how down you were. It might be to the extremes of really being in a depression of some sorts. But they have seen that you have taken care of yourself, have taken care of the family, whatever it is that you needed to take care of, you did it. You nurtured yourself back to a healthier place, and you're really learning how to move forward and move on from this hardship, and you're taking yourself to a lot better of a place. And that's what they're seeing, and I think that that's what they love, that you have come out in a better place. Like, you have lifted yourself out of a difficult situation. You have learned a lot, and you have taken care of yourself. You have done something that wasn't easy, but you did it well, and you did it like empowered, in an empowered way. And you have created more stability for yourself following that. And it's something that needed to be seen, and it's something that you should be proud of. And I think that you're not seeing that as much as they see it, right? So they really want you to know that you should be proud of yourself for moving away from this difficult situation, and that it wasn't easy. And you should give yourself more credit for that. Yeah, you should definitely give yourself more credit for that. But let's move on to some more Oracle decks, because I am rambling about this hardship that you went through, and we don't want to keep on talking about your past. It's time to move forward, and that's exactly what you're doing. But let's move forward with this reading, shall we? So let's take a look at the next deck. What does this person love about pile 3? What else does this person love about pile 3, Spirit? Okay. So I felt this one, but now all my cards fell. And I'm not sure. Let's just grab all of these, put them back. Some of them fell on the floor, so I'll have to grab them as well. There they are. So we have one card over here, but I do want to shuffle again to get another one, because I'm not just going to take all the full out, because otherwise we just have way too many cards. But it does show us that this person loves like a lot about you. There are a lot of things that they love about you. And I guess we cannot put into words how much. And that's why it's just like a bursting out of all these cards, like a bursting out of emotions and feelings for you. Ooh, sorry. My camera is not very steady and I was bumping into it. Oops. Let me adjust it. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's better. So let's take a look at the next two cards. So the first one we have is the Venus Flytrap Anemone. So we do see Venus. Venus is the goddess of love. So again, more emphasis on love. And we also have patience and allowing. So what I'm seeing here is that they love that you are very patient with them, probably, or just patient in general, and also very allowing, very giving. So you let people be exactly who they are. You're not trying to force anybody to change. You're not forcing anybody to speed up the process. You just let everybody do it at their own pace. And I do feel like this is going both ways, that this person that we're talking about also has a lot of patience when it comes to you. Like, they would wait however long they need to wait until you are ready to be with them. And also they are very understanding and allowing towards you maybe needing more space or having a certain arrangement because you might not be ready yet, right? They'll wait for the right time. It doesn't matter how long they need to wait. This is turning more into a love reading as we're going, right? But I don't mind. I definitely love readings, so
That's fine. I enjoy that. The next card we have is the Platypus, and it says, be uniquely you, independence. So I do think that they love that you are so unique, and also that you are quite independent. And I think that this independence falls back on this breaking away from something and maybe having to do it all alone. And that you learned along the way that you can trust yourself. You can lean on yourself. You don't need other people to help you out. You can do it. And I think that that's something that they really love about you, that you have gained so much independence along the way, and you're not afraid to be yourself. You're not afraid to be exactly who you want to be. And there is no one that can convince you to be anybody else, or there is no people pleasing here, right? You're not wearing certain things because other people want you to wear it. You're not doing things differently because other people expect you to. You're just being you, and you're just doing what you want to do. And I think that that's something very, very amazing. Let's dig into the last deck already. Time goes so fast when you're having fun. Let's see. So that's one. What else? One last card about what this person loves about pile 3, Spirit. One more card, please. Or if you want to give us more. Like I said, if you want to give us more, and then 3 blobbed out. So yeah, this person really loves you, and it's like they love everything about you, truly. Because all these cards keep blobbing out. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm using it. So the first card from this deck is Elephant Spirit with Learn from the Past. So again, we're getting that message that your past might have been quite difficult. Like there has been something challenging in your past, but you got over it, you learned from it, and you moved on. And I think that that's something that they really love about you, that you have grown from your past. You have grown from difficult situations. You're not letting yourself be beat down by what happened to you. And I think that you gained a lot of empowerment from it as well. The next card we have is Dear Spirit, Bring a Gentle Touch. So whatever happened in the past, it did not ruin your spirits. You're still very uplifting. You're still very loving, still very nurturing with this Queen of Pentacles. And again, we're getting this very feminine energy as well with this deer. So I do think that they love that you have this feminine energy to you, that you let them help you out. You let them do stuff for you. Like you ask them for help. If you do that, if you don't do that, you might want to start doing that, because they love that you are the more feminine in the connection, and they want to take care of you. Let's take a look at the next one. The next one is Chameleon Spirit, Act as If. So what I'm getting here is that you are still in a transformative period or time frame. You're still maybe in the in-between, like you're not fully out of the old, you're not fully in the new. And instead of worrying, instead of like going crazy and panicking, you're just pretending that you're already there. You're just acting as if you're already out of all the crap. You're out of this difficult situation. And because you're doing that, life moves a lot easier. It flows a lot easier. And I think that that's something that they love about you. Like you're not easily distressed. You're not easily anxious or in panic mode. Like you're quite level-headed. You're quite calm. And I think that you know what to do. Like you know how to adjust to anything. And that's something that they adore about you. Let's take a look at the last card already. So, oh, I like this one. It says, Peacock Spirit, let it shine. So again, we can see that you have a huge heart. You are very caring, very nurturing. They love that about you, that you have such a big heart. And they want you to shine. They want you to show yourself to the rest of the world. I think that this is someone that wants to introduce you to their whole family, to all their friends, to everybody they know. They're just so proud to be a part of your life, and they want to show you off. And I think that they feel like you are a queen. You are someone that's just wonderful. And yeah, they want you to recognize that as well, how wonderful you are. And they want you to show it off a little bit more if you can.
I love that for you guys. It's so cute. So yeah, that brings me to the end of the reading. I truly hope it resonated. I hope it was a little bit of a confidence boost. I hope you had some fun. I definitely did. If you did have fun, I'd love to get a thumbs up. And if you want, you can always subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you there. Click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new upload. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. You might want to reach out to this person, by the way. That would be pretty cool. So, bye guys. Have a great day. Hello, my lovely pile number 4. If you picked the Lepidolite, this is going to be your reading. Now, I wanted to start out with some oracle cards to find out who loves you. So let's take a look. The first card we have is water. So we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Then we have Acceptatie. This is a Dutch deck. This means acceptance. Let me adjust. There we go. So acceptance. And the last one is the Pilgrim with the number 20. So right off the bat, we can say that the person that loves you is probably a water sign, or they might have a lot of water placements or water energy to them. So they might be very emotional, very intuitive. Also, they might be creative, imaginative. I think I mentioned that already. And very, how do you say that? Like more passive. This is not someone that's very outspoken. I feel like this is someone that's a little bit more introverted, a little bit more calm. It's not someone that wants to stand out from the crowd too much. But with acceptance and pilgrim, it's like you have met each other already, clearly. But it's like you might have moved on from them, or you might have walked away from them. Or there is like a journey when it comes to your connection. Because the pilgrim talks about a journey that you're going on and that you're learning things from. So to me, this might indicate that this is someone that walks in and out of your life, or someone that has been in your life for a long time, but you went your own ways. Maybe it's someone that recently came back into your life. But it does look like it's more of a situation that it's more an on and off kind of thing, or like a periodically thing. I'm not sure how to say it. But with acceptance, I do feel like the both of you accept the situation for what it is. Like this might be like a twin flame situationship. I don't always want to mention that, but it does look like it is something like that, where you might get very close and intimate like 1 month, and then you'll separate and go your own ways, and then you'll meet back together, become very intimate once again, and then you go your own ways, and you learn a lot from each other. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. It doesn't have to be in a romantic way. It might just be that this is like a good friend that you get out of touch with, like life everybody has its own life, and after a few months you miss them and you get back in contact with them and you get really close, and then life just happens and you fall apart, or you lose connection with them. Like, it's an up and down. It's like a tide. It's like one day you're close, the next day you're more distant. Like, it's an on and off thing. I hope that makes sense, but that's what I'm clearly seeing and hearing. Okay? So this is not someone that is always very close with you. It's more of an on and off thing. Maybe it'll be a fully on thing later in life, but it doesn't look like it at this point. Okay, so I hope by now you kind of know who this person is. But we do see that this is someone that does deeply care about you, especially with this water energy being here. And also the Lepidolite being very nurturing and loving. The Lepidolite, I see the Lepidolite more as like a motherly, nurturing energy. And it doesn't mean that this person like cares about you as if they were your mother. They might be. But I think for most of you, it's just like this very deep love that a mother shares with their child, right? It's like that unconditional love kind of energy, okay? But let's see what this person loves about you. So we're using this archetype deck, and it has light and dark attributes, but we're only taking the light ones because we are looking at what this person loves about you and not at what they hate, right? So what do they love about pile 4? Spirit, can you please tell us what this person loves about pile 4? That's 1. I must say that it's kind of hard to shuffle this deck. It's like it's hard to take a hold of. Usually I don't have this issue. I'm wondering what that means. Maybe it's because it's hard to get a hold of this person every now and then. Like, they might ghost you or you might ghost them. I don't know. But only take that if it resonates. It might not be for everybody, okay? So we got an extra card, 2 extra cards, but we'll just take them because I don't mind a few extra cards in a reading. The more the better, right? The more the merrier. I think that's the saying. So the first card we have is the Martyr, and it says, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Let's see the next one. We also have Samaritan, and it says, refine your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Next up, we have the Mediator. I hope you guys can see. Let me adjust it. There you go. It says, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. And the last one from this deck. The other piles only got 2, by the way, so you must be very special that you get more. The last one is Angel. So it says, helping those in need with no expectation of return. So clearly, you are someone that is amazing. I must just start with that. They see you as an angel. They see you as like sent from the heavens, clearly. And the reason why is because you are someone that really helps others, even if they have like done something that you don't enjoy. Like, you'd literally help anybody that you come across, even if you don't really like them, even if you don't really know them. You're someone that just helps everybody. You'll help them out. You want to see the best for everybody. You want to see them improve. You want to see them do better. Even if other people fight, you'd be someone that helps resolve things. With this Mediator card, it's like you might be the go-between, right? If you are in a big friend group, like if there is a fight, people come to you to solve things. And
maybe that's just something that's natural to you, that whenever you see conflict, you just want to help. Most people will run away from conflict, but you're definitely someone that just runs in to help out. You might be like a psychologist, you might be in the healthcare field, you might help, like you might have a charity, or you might like, I'm hearing a social worker maybe. But I think that you do have a soft spot for people that really need help. And especially like the bad cases. I don't know why, but it really comes out that you really want, like, even the most terrible people of all, like you see the best in them, you see their potential, and you want to make them shine and do better. And with this martyr, it's like, it might be that you have come from a difficult past as well, and that inspired you to help the other people. And this pilgrim card is also quite similar in energy. Like, it might have been a difficult path that you've been on so far, but it caused you to want to help other people and to, yeah, like I said, it's like you are this angel. You've been sent from the heavens to help the poor, to help the sickly, to help the people that need it. You would literally help anybody that asks you for help. And I feel like in some cases some of you might even like give things that you need yourself just to help other people. And that's what this person sees when it comes to you. Like, they see that you are such a good person, that you are so loving. You might be a starseed, by the way. Or you might have like that true angelic energy to you, because some people literally have that angelic energy. But they see that within you. They see all that good. And it's something that you don't see very often. So I think that a lot of people really see that within you. Like, they really admire you for what you're doing and for how helpful you are to anybody, really. But I think I'm starting to repeat myself, but I'm truly amazed by your energy. And I think that this person is too, like, they never expected to come across someone that is so kind and so helpful and so nurturing and so loving and really unconditional loving to a lot of people, not only people close to them. But let's get into some more oracle cards. So let's see what else this person loves about you. So, Spirit, what else does this person love about pile 4? So that's one. Let's get one more. Okay, so the energy is pretty powerful because the cards are literally bouncing out of the deck. But that's a very good sign. So let's see. The first card you have is Ishtar. And it says communion. And I'm not sure what that means because I'm not a native English speaker, but I'll talk about later, at least what it tells me. And we also have Epona, and it says wise leadership. Yeah, okay, so I am getting I think I'm getting the message. It looks like you are bringing people together. You are connecting people to each other. Like, you are creating a friend group or a community. And by giving the right example, you are like showing other people how to do it. And you're creating a better place in the world. So it might be like, what I'm hearing is someone that might have come from addiction, and they are like, now they are a sponsor, or they lead a group trying to get out of their addiction, something like that. It might just be in general that you keep the group together, your friend group together, like you are the peacemaker of the group, and you make sure that there are no arguments in the group, that there is always something fun to talk about, something fun to do. But overall, you are someone that unites people. And I think that a lot of people look up to you and that you are a natural born leader. We have this wise leadership here. And that does definitely show, like, people listen to you, people trust you, and they trust you to guide them in the right direction, whether this is as a group or as an individual. But let's take a look at some tarot cards now. So for the tarot cards, we're going to ask the same question. What does this person love about you? So we have the 10 of Swords. Let's see what else. And don't be afraid of the 10 of Swords. It looks scary, but it's truly not. And to be honest, this woman looks quite peaceful. And I think that's pretty crazy. Like, she is stabbed by 10 swords, but she still looks peaceful. But we'll talk about that. So, Spirit, what else does this person love about pile 4? There we go. And we have the, let's see, 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. So a lot of Swords energy, a lot of worries, a lot of, yeah, we'll talk about it. So what I'm seeing here is you truly helping people that have a lot of problems. Whether this is people having a depression, people that have anxiety, people that have like mental issues. It doesn't have to be anxiety or depression. It might be like unhealthy habits, addictions, people that are just mean to other people. Like, they might be just telling negative stories about other people, whatever it is. But you are really helping other people grow, especially with this 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles talks about planting seeds and letting them grow. So I think that you are someone that like plants positive seeds in other people's minds. And I think that the only reason that you're good at that is probably because you have been through similar situations. It looks like you have come out of your own like difficult past. Maybe you have dealt with depression. Maybe you have dealt with anxiety. I can also see PTSD here, especially with this 9 of Swords. It's like having nightmares or like those episodes. But it looks like you're able to help these people by planting positive seeds, and you keep on watering them. You keep on putting energy, nurturing, putting energy in those people and nurturing them, taking care of them, being kind to them. Like, you're really putting in a lot of effort to help them grow, to help them feel better, to help them get out of the situation that they are in. And I think that this person, they think you're a great person. And truly, I think so too. Because it's not easy to put that much energy in people. And especially because I feel like you're putting energy in people that other people write off as a lost case. You're really helping out the people that need it most. And I'm not sure if you do this as a profession or that just in general, like every time you find someone that you feel needs help and you just really like you help them grow from that situation. Like I hear like you're finding a lost puppy and you're nurturing it back to health. And it doesn't have to be an animal, truly, because I feel like it's not a real puppy. It might be. Like, you might be someone that saves animals from harsh conditions. But I feel for most of you, this is literally talking about like someone that lives on the streets or someone that's dealing with a lot of mental issues. Someone that recently broke up with their spouse and doesn't have a place to live. So whatever the situation is, it's like you nurture them back to health. You believe in them and you help them do better and get out of this situation. And this person really sees you as this angel, as this gift from the heavens. And I think that you might have done the same for them.
and maybe they have wanted more from you in the past with this acceptance card, but now they kind of accept it for what it is. Or you help them accept themselves for who they are. I'm not sure. But they definitely see you as an angel. Let's dig into some more oracle cards. So, Spirit, what else does this person love about pile 4? What else does this person love about pile 4? Can we get more information? Ooh. Okay, so the last card fell on the floor. Let's see if I can grab it. Okay, I got it. So let's take a look. The first card we have is Peacock, and it says confidence, pride, and true colors. And I think I had a Peacock Oracle card in pile 3, so you might want to watch pile 3 as well. But if you didn't feel drawn to pile 3, I do think that the message is more that you show your true colors to everybody, and these true colors are truly beautiful. You are so kind-hearted. You are so gentle and nurturing and kind to everybody. And I think that with this pride and confidence as well, it's more so that they want to see you be more confident. If you are confident, that's very good, and you deserve to be that confident and proud of what you are doing. But I feel for most of you, you are quite humble, and you definitely should be more proud of the work that you've been doing and the work that you are doing, because you truly are an amazing human and you're doing a great job. And I think that you aren't seeing it the way that they do and other people do it. You are truly beautiful. Let's take a look at the next one. The next one is the fen-throated lizard. I hope you guys can see it. And it says, lead with the heart and imagination. And we already have this wise leadership. I love how that matches up. So you lead with your heart. You help other people from the heart. And because you act from the heart, you lead with your heart, you are really showing other people to do the same. You are inspiring them to do better. You are like really pushing them to step up their game, to do better. You make them want to do better. And you are a leader, and maybe you don't feel as much as, or you don't feel as if you're a leader because you might not be leading a huge group, but I feel like you are leading a lot of people independently. Or you might be leading them in a group. It might be different for everybody. But you are leading from the heart, and you are showing the way for a lot of people. You make them want to do better. Sometimes I have some issues with my words. And I think it's just because I'm not English or American. My native language is Dutch, not English. So sometimes my words just create this soup. But let's take a look at your last cards. As you saw, usually I just want 2 of these, or in the other groups, I just picked 2. But as you can see, more cards wanted to come out, so we'll just take them. This person just loves you all very much, and I think that they are very thankful for all that you have done for them, because I do get the feeling that you have definitely done a lot for them. Maybe this energy of the person that loves you is more of a combined energy, because I do think that this is not one person specifically, especially because we have water signs. So there are like 3 water signs, right? So it's not just one person that wants to thank you. It's like this is a whole collective of people thanking you for all that you have done for them, truly. Wow. Let's take a look at the last cards though. So I don't know why it's having some issues focusing. Let me try again. There we go. No,
dear. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Let me pause it and put it back on to see if that helps. Okay, I think it helped. So the next one we have, okay, no, didn't. We'll just continue. I'll just read everything it says. So we have Eagle Spirit with Spirit has your back. We also have Stag Spirit with Take the Lead.
Even more about leadership. And the funny thing is, I'm literally placing it between the two leadership cards. So there is a lot about leadership.
And the last card we have is Turtle Spirit. Let me show you. And it says, slow and steady wins the race. So let's talk about these last 3 cards. And I hope my camera stops getting blurry. So with the Eagle Spirit here, I think that these are literally more messages from Spirit that we're seeing here. Not so much from this person that loves you. I think that Spirit also wants to thank you for all the work that you've been doing. And that Spirit wants to tell you that they have your back. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. This is a part of your divine plan. This is your life's purpose. And Spirit wants you to know that they have your back. They're working with you. If you need help for anything, like, just ask them. I hear, like, if someone needs housing and you're looking for housing for someone, even if it's just for you, ask Spirit for help. They will send you something. Like, they might show you an ad that you needed to see, or they will send you to a location where you'll find it, or they'll bring you in contact with the right person. I don't know why this is quite specific, but yeah, like, if you need anything, just ask Spirit, because you are doing the work of a light worker. And because you're doing that, Spirit really, really, really wants to help you out. Now, with slow and steady wins the race, I think that sometimes you might be pushing yourself a little bit too much. You might be wanting to do everything at once or help too many people at once. And Spirit wants you to slow down. They don't want you to get tired or overtire yourself, do everything at once. They want you to slow down. And it's like, you cannot help everybody at the same time. You have to pace yourself. You need to have enough time for yourself to take care of yourself as well. Otherwise, you'll get burnt out. And Spirit doesn't want you to get burnt out. Okay, so take your time. Go slow and steady. Just do what you can in in what's possible for you. Like, don't push too hard. Know your boundaries. Know your limits, okay? And the last message with Stag Spirit, take the lead. I think that's pretty clear, right? We already talked about these people or this person seeing you as a great leader, seeing you as someone that leads a lot of people and doing it well. And now with the Stag Spirit, we can see that Spirit also wants you to take the lead. So maybe you will be getting a bigger role, maybe at your work or in a different setting. I don't know what it is about. It might be different for everybody. But it is clear that Spirit wants you to play a bigger role and truly take charge of whatever this is, okay? So it might be that you are starting your own charity, or that you'll get like a manager role, or you're starting something for yourself, or you're just getting a bigger role with this charity work or this helping that you're doing, because you are definitely making a big impact on a lot of people. And I think that you're doing literally the work of an angel. And I think I haven't mentioned that enough. So please pat yourself on the back. Treat yourself with something nice. Whatever you need, give it to yourself, because you deserve it. And just thank you for everything that you have been doing. Thank you so much. And it's not only from me, it's from all the people that you have already helped, okay? But yeah, that brings me to the end of the reading. So I hope it resonated. I hope that you had some enjoyment, some fun during this reading. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd love to get a thumbs up. That does really help me out. And if you want to see more of my readings, you can always subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys will have a great day. You deserve it. Bye, guys.